Good morning. Ukrainian Crisis Media Center started its work today, and I invite Chief of the Department of E-Information of the Ministry of Defense, Lieutenant Colonel Ms. Gavrylyuk, and later we will have Colonel Andriy Zadubinnyi via Skype from the hostility area. Good morning, our colleague. The Ministry of Defense continues its work on strengthening the status of the military service and strengthening social guarantees to the servicemen. In order to raise the welfare of the families of servicemen, the ministry has drafted a set of legislation. Thus, in September, the law was passed on strengthening welfare protection of the families, which improved social guarantees to the officers who were enlisted in line with the partial mobilization law. Also, changes to Article 11 of the law on Ukraine on social protection of military servicemen was introduced, dealing with the sanatorium spa rehabilitation treatment. Also, resolution of the Cabinet of Ministers number 425 was passed, which introduced changes to the procedure for awarding the status of ATO. It defined the categories which have the right to gain this status. As of today, more than 100,000 of servicemen had gained this status of the military actions participant who participated in the activities during previous last years. Also, payment of monetary fees were regulated. The fees for accommodation, also award for signing the short-term contract, also provision of leaves due to family conditions. Also, servicemen who were enlisted in line with mobilization were guaranteed with all the payments, preservation of their jobs, and for students of their places in universities. Also, the Ministry of Defense complied with the laws of Ukraine about access to information. The Ministry of Defense had processed more than 46 appeals and requests from ordinary citizens. The ministry continues to work on the state defense orders to different enterprises related to strengthening the defense capacity of the country. The ministry had processed 27 additional agreements to the effect of contracts amounting to 240 million hryvnia. Implementation of that commitments will take place during the year 2016. The overhaul and maintenance brigades of the Ministry of Defense had repaired a lot of machinery, including tanks, armored vehicles, self-propelled installations, howitzers, and MLR systems. Thus, they had restored more than 100,000 units of the various machinery equipment. The deminers had demined more than 28,700 mines and other amateur explosive ordnance, demined more than 59 objects and around 600 kilometers of rainfield. Also in near Kamianets-Podilsky, in the demining center of the armed forces of Ukraine, the special exercises had started, and some 26 experts participate in this training course. This course is delivered on the framework of NATO plan for assistance to Ukraine in anti-mine and demining activity, and the experts arrived from the NATO center, which is located in Madrid, Spain. In this courses, the NATO in experience is used, which was gained during the latest military conflicts. Upon assignment of the Prime Minister of Ukraine, the Minister of Defense continues to develop the demining program for Ukraine 2017-2021. During the sports events, Ukrainian military sportsmen participated in 11 different competitions and gained 2 gold and 1 silver and 2 bronze medals. In biathlon in Germany, they our female team gained the Golden Award, and in particular it was gained by Yulia Jima. In all Ukrainian competitions, they also gained 2 gold and 2 silver and bronze medal. Currently, Ukrainian military sportsmen participate in different competitions in Bulgaria, in Greece, Slovenia, Germany, Hungary, France, and Switzerland. With this, I would like to give the floor to Colonel Andriy Zadubinnyi, who will inform you about the situation in the ATO area. Good morning, Andriy. We are listening to your information about the actions in the ATO area during the last 4 years. In the ATO area, militants continue shellings of our positions, taking into the account that part of these shellings are provocative and not exact nature. The obvious objective is to provoke Ukrainian armed forces to respond and then to blame them in violation of ceasefire regime. Thus, on January 22, the situation remained tough. Near Marienka, the grenade launchers and small arms were used against our forces. The Svetlodarsk bridge and shelled our positions near Mayorsk and Zaitsa, near the Donetsky airport. They continued provoking fire on Ukrainian positions, targeting Pisky, Opetne, and Butyevka mine. Near Lugansk village, the armored vehicles fire was used. Near Mariupol, they used big caliber machine guns. Near Shirokina, and self-propelled artillery installations. 25 shoots were made from installation 122 millimeters. On January 23rd, the biggest number of ceasefire regime violations was near Donetsk and Svetlodarsk bridge. They shelled again our positions near Mayorsk and Zaitsa. Near Donetsk airport, they shelled positions positions near Piske Opatna from grenade launchers and small arms. Near Mariupol, they used big caliber machine guns near shelling our positions near Shirokin and near Starognativka. They used mortars. During that time, they shelled our position 38 times. On January 24th, the situation again remained tough. It was despite the agreements, they used to shell our positions. Thus, they shelled positions near Marienka. Near Donetsk airfield, they used grenade launcher, machine guns, small arms. Near Opatnepisk, also near Avdiivka, they used automatic grenade launchers. On January 55, they shelled our positions near Opatnepisk, Luhansk, Novhorodsk, Zaitsev, Marienka. Again, Donetsk airport was the hot point, and the enemies used small arms, big caliber machine guns, grenade launchers. During 23 hours, Russian militants, they shelled our Piski positions from tank. Near Gorlevka, also the situation was not calm. They shelled our position near Novgorodsk, Zaitsev. In general, during January 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th, they made 148 shellings of our positions. Despite continuous provocations, the Ukrainian servicemen opened fire in response occasionally, only when there is a specific and direct threat to the life of our servicemen, and exclusively from the arms which are allowed in line with the Minsk agreements. The ATO forces strictly comply with the agreements on the ceasefire regime in Donbass. Also, our servicemen carry out charity activities. Thus, they provided assistance to a 9-year-old boy near Krymska Novodarska Rayon, Novodarski district. Also, they managed to involve not just our medical workers, but also international doctors. Also in direction to Marienka. As of now, this is all information. We'll finish our press conference now and see you on Friday. Our next briefing, dear colleagues, will be at 11:30. Thank you.